I thought I was losing steam. Then I randomly started going viral again. I thought I could be friends with my ex, and that clearly didn't work out. I found out that somebody everybody is obsessed with is not exactly who people think they are. And somewhere between posting every day, dealing with family, recording a podcast, and trying to build a team, I realized I'm doing way too much alone. So, yeah, we need to catch up. So, that's why I'm just going to get right into it. I know, I haven't posted an episode in 2 weeks. I get it. But life has been lifing. So, I don't know if I talked about Calgary in the last episode. I don't know if you guys saw everything, all the little clips from all the clippers and the streamers and everybody. It was a little haywire. I didn't talk about it, but let's just talk about it. So, I saw somebody that has been talking shit about me online, and I was like, I'm gonna address you. I finally get to. A lot of the people that talk shit about me online, I never see in person because they're not in the spaces that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? They're not there. They're pussies. They stay at home. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but they are locked in their mom and dad's basement. They're just not in the places that I'm in, and I'm also in America. I'm in LA, and they're not in LA. They're cooped up somewhere in another part of the world. So, I get there and they're like, so and so is there, and I'm like, you know what? Let's step to him. And I don't think he thought I would step to him. Mere do tin pega hoy. See, I drank a couple shots, so I was ready, and I just went up to him and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? And he was also drunk. And he was like, duh, duh, duh. He was like stuttering. But I'm just like, I was doing it for myself. I was doing it. He wasn't just him. He was basically every other motherfucker on the internet where it's like, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Like, I don't fucking know you. I've never done anything to you. You're so obsessed with me. All you do is fucking talk about me, talk shit about me, and judge me. Like, who the fuck are you? And he just was like, I don't like what you stand for. And I'm like, what do I stand for? He didn't have an answer. And I was like, we need to stop this bullshit. What do you need to stop? What bullshit? Oh, you think you're a brown girl? I am a fucking brown girl. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not your typical brown girl. That's true. I was born in America. I grew up with a lot of non-Indians, but my parents were Punjabi as fuck. So I was torn in between two worlds that I still have to navigate till this day in my 30s. And I don't know. I don't even know what I said, whatever. Long story short, he's grown, I'm grown. In the end, we squashed it because there wasn't really any beef. It was just kind of like, what the fuck is your problem? What, you need you to keep my name out my mouth. And then he's like, you made a rumor about me. I'm like, you went and commented a rumor about me without checking the facts. So how does it motherfucking feel? How does it feel when somebody makes some shit about you that isn't true and now people are asking you if it's true? No, it doesn't really feel that good, does it? No, it doesn't. Checkmate. So there was that. Got that over with. And this is like at Stampede Midla. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I had no idea what the fuck that was until I was invited to it. I went to Stampede, which is like, I guess, Calgary's version of not Coach. It's like Coachella meets, I would say more like Stagecoach. It's more like a Stagecoach, but like at a smaller level. It was really, really fun, very different than what I experienced. And then on the last day, they have a Punjabi version of Stampede. So it's not really anything to do with cowboys or nothing, but it's, a midla around the same time. Everybody's already in town. Everybody's already having a good time. I rate it. I think it's a good community event. I got to hang out with a lot of people, but there was one person in particular that I was looking forward to seeing. And I had messaged this person and I was like, yo, can't wait to see you. I know it's been such a long time. He's a big singer and stuff. He's like, yeah, I can't wait to see you either. Nothing like that, at least not in my head. And I see him there. Cool, hi, take pictures together. And then he's like, yo, like, let's kick it afterwards. I don't really want to go to the after party. But I wanted to go to the after party because I was like, well, I want to do some Punjabi shit. I've been doing white shit all fucking 3 days. So anyway, so he gets my number or whatever. After the show, he hits me up. He's like, yo, where you at? I'm like, yo, I ended up at the after party. So he comes to the after party. Everything's cool. We're good. He's like hanging out with me. Good time. Nothing, like, everybody's there. And then after, I have a flight, by the way, mind you, at like in 6 hours, let's say, right? I got to get to the airport in 5 hours. So I'm trying to tell this person that he's like, no, no, I never get to see you. Let's hang out, blah, blah, blah. He's so fucking drunk, by the way. And I still don't get like creeper vibes, no, nothing like that. I just think he's like the homie, like, you know, like he just wants to hang out. And he's super drunk and he's asks me about if I'm friends with this really popular influencer. He's like, y'all are from the same area. Are you cool with her? And I'm like, I mean, we're at a high buy level. Why? And he just starts spilling the beans, like everything I've ever like questioned about this influencer. And I never like knew this stuff if it was true about her. I mean, again, this guy could have been lying, but the way he was passionate and heartbroken, I could tell, you know, all that stuff was true. And then he was just telling me all this drama. And then I just started thinking to myself, like, this girl is so fucking popular. Guys like die over her and everything. And she plays like this good girl image and all that. And this person's really the one that's doing stuff, which is fine. Girl, do whatever you want to do. Get your bag, sis. Do whatever. I don't give a flying fuck. But it just kind of like, you know, put into perspective for me. Like, what am I even, what why am I not a fucking whore? Like, for what? What am I protecting myself from? I already have this fucking taba on my fucking head. I should be fucking having all these affairs with all these singers and shit, you know? But no, I fucking have too much respect and for myself and have morals and shit, and that hasn't done shit for me. So, I don't know. And it also turned me off that he was kissing and telling as well, because I was like, you know, as much as I love this tea is piping hot tea. I don't like how you're kissing and telling, you know? So anyways, whatever. As he gets drunker, he kind of like a little bit, you know, gets a little friendly. But I had to go, so I bounced. I had to get to the fucking airport, so I dodged that, whatever that was, if that was gonna be anything, or maybe I was mistaken. Also, you don't kiss and tell with me and then think we're gonna kiss. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that kind of like was like the grand finale to my trip, and I just really started thinking like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm so unapologetically myself, but like, for what? That shit doesn't even get rewarded in our society unless you're a man, or if you're not Punjabi. Like Cardi B, look at her for example, right? Men love her. Punjabi men love her. Kim Kardashian, Punjabi men love her. Had a whole sex tape out, everything. Half naked like myself all the time. Great body. It's all good. Not with me. It's like a fucking like a target on my head, and I've mentioned that before. Anyway, so that was Calgary, and I come back and life has just been nonstop. Hence why I haven't came out with 2 episodes. So this episode is just action-packed life. You know, it's like a life update for you guys, and just let you know where my head is at. Because even though I'm saying why am I unapologetically myself, this is Joty Kay Uncut. We are gonna be unapologetically ourselves. So I kept telling myself I would record when everything calmed down, but apparently nothing in my life knows how to calm down. And I want to kind of backtrack on that. So I was reading up. You know when you're like up scrolling late night, when you're supposed to be sleeping, but you start Googling like weird ass shit, like how many animals are in the rainforest. Not saying I've done that. Yes, I have. So I started looking up effects of being a daughter of somebody who is battling addiction, alcohol addiction. And they said 75% of the time, especially the daughters, they either end up with an alcoholic, become an alcoholic, or their life is always just chaotic. And it makes so much fucking sense because my life is always so chaotic, and all I do is thrive in chaos because my life was chaos growing up. Crazy. And I just went in this big, deep, dark hole, and I was just like, I'm just fucking fucked, man. Meri bad life fucked out. Let's start off with something that's a little off. So remember when I told you guys a few episodes back that my ex and I like kind of called it cool? I wouldn't say called it cool, but like, you know, we're good. Like, I don't fucking hate him anymore. I felt like I can move on with my life, yada, yada, yada. I come back to LA and like I start getting phone calls here and there from him, just randomly checking up on me. And I'm just like, okay, hi, what's up? You doing good? Okay, cool, bless. All right, nice, nice, nice. Start sending me like memes and stuff. Like, and I'm like, hold up, bro. Are you trying to like go back to where it was? Because I'm the type of person when I am done and I have tried everything, and I do. I try my best with friendships. I try my best in relationships. I give people so many chances, even though it seems like I don't. I do. I'm very forgiving. I grew up with a father who lied to me all the time because he was drinking. And you know what I'm trying to say? So I am very sensitive towards people's life situations and very, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I come off as like very strong willed, but my heart is pretty soft. Anyways, with that being said, when I'm done, I'm done. I could be so nice to you, I could even sleep with you again. And just be like, yeah, well, thank you. Goodbye. I'm talking about like an ex, right? And I'm just like, yo, what's up? And he's just like, starts telling me all this good stuff he's doing. And I'm like, good for you, man. Good for you. And it's like crazy how someone can still trigger you even though you don't want them. You know what I mean? Like realizing, okay, so like obviously there's a comfort level because there's history there, but that doesn't mean it's going to become a healthy friendship. It's also really, really fresh. Like I really broke it off barely, like 6 months ago. And like when you're done with somebody, even though you know they're never going to change, when they try to come trickling back into your life, you think like, oh, maybe there's some sort of a change. There's no fucking change. Not a goddamn change. So I'm like being nice. He's telling me, opening up to me about stuff. And at first I was like kind of holding back on telling him things about myself. And then I don't talk to anybody, you guys. I have no interest in men right now. I'm focusing on my career. I don't like anybody right now. I'm not attracted to anybody right now. And unfortunately, there's a space that needs to be filled, and it's a familiar space. Again, I didn't forget all the shit that he did to me. I don't excuse anything he did to me. He'll never get a chance in my life, but it's more familiar, right? So I'm starting to think in La La world, like maybe this is a different situation for me because none of my exes are my friends. Almost every ex of mine wants me back, honestly. And I was like, maybe this is a different situation. Like we've shared a lot of trauma. We've been through a lot of stuff, whatever. Maybe like we're meant to be friends. No. My fucking radar starts kicking in. The disappearing starts happening. Homie blows me up for days, every day. Like, yo, what's up? How's your day? And then the gut feeling that I got fucking 6, 7, 8, fucking 3 years in a row, gut feeling of when he's doing shit. And I hated the feeling. Even though I don't want this fool back, I'm like, you little motherfucker. Like, you can't even be honest. You can't even just be like, yo, like, I'm seeing somebody, and I'll be like, cool, good. Does she know you're trying to be friends with me? Like, like you don't even have the balls to do that. Instead, you want to be like, oh, I was with my family. Really? That's crazy because you were with your family the other day and you still answered my fucking call. Oh, yeah, I was just, focused on my niece. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. And it's just really like, it pissed me off that I even let it get to that fucking point. Like, it pissed me off. I was just like, you fucking trifling ass motherfucker. You try to trickle back into my life, trying to make me think you changed, but you're just a piece of shit. And it's not even that he changed to the point of like, I want him back, but like, just not be a piece of shit liar. Like, can you just not be a liar? Oh, your phone's dead? Oh, your phone's dead. You're fucking 34 years old, bro. Like, your phone's dead still? I don't know. It just pissed me the fuck off. Like, I don't miss him. I just think certain situations make my body remember what I went through with him. And I don't want to feel that. I don't miss feeling that. I don't miss it. I don't want it. And I didn't even give him an explanation. I just stopped answering. I was just like, go fuck yourself, bro. And again, hurt people. And he's just one of those people that can never change. And that's okay. But leave me the fuck out of your mess. I don't want to be friends. I tried to be your friend for like a week and a half. No more. I don't hate you. It's like I don't hate you, and that doesn't mean I want you. Like my last ex-boyfriend, same thing. He reconciled with me after fucking 8 years, 10 years. And then he thought because I was cool with him that means you could call me at 2 a.m. No, you can't. I feel for you. I care about you, but that doesn't mean we are going to get back together. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just think I don't even have any words. I'm just mad at myself because I felt, you know what I'm talking about, ladies and fellas? Like, when you have that fucking roller coaster feeling in your stomach, like, I don't miss that. I don't miss my brain going there. I don't miss adding random bitches just to see if he's with them. I don't miss any of that. I don't want it. Get the fuck away from me. Ugh. Brother, ugh. But yeah, so I fucked up, guys, and I'm woman enough to admit it. I'm a human, and I was stupid enough to think that, you know, you could recycle, I guess. Speaking of people not being who the public eye thinks they are, let's talk about celebrity worship. So backtracking to when I was telling you about what happened in Calgary, right? Learning about this influencer and then learning about the singer too. And like, I just started thinking about how disappointing it is when everyone praises somebody and then you meet them in real life. Like, that's happened to me so many times. So many times. Like, I met this childhood singer of mine when there was a Bhangra competition in town. He's much older than me, like at least like 10, 15 years older than me. And he's a legend. Till this day, his songs bump at hall parties. I still have it on my playlist. Like, my cousins love him. But so I one day, like, he's like, yo, Joty, I've been following you. I'm in town. Come through to Santa Monica. We're at the blah, blah, blah. I'm like, for sure. You know, this is, and again, you guys, I really feel like I give off a homie vibe. Like, I'm the fucking homie. Okay, guys? Like, if I like you, you're gonna know I like you. I'm gonna flirt with you. If I call you fam, bro, I don't like you. Anyways, so I'm like, I pull up, whatever. I had just got done with a shoot or something, and I got over there, and he was just like, damn, Joty, you're actually skinnier and taller in real life. I'm like, yeah. And then, long story short, he starts talking about, like, his wife, about how he's done crazy stuff while on tour. Like, shit I don't need to know about, but, like, I have that effect. Like, people just love telling me everything, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I give off, like, therapist or what. I mean, I did go to school for that stuff, so maybe. I don't fucking know. But he started giving me, like, creeper vibes towards the end. He's like, yo, kalu show you know, I was like, yeah, I'll try to come for sure. He's like, kuriyan leke aayi, you know, fir fun karange, tere argiyan, la la la. And I'm just like, none of my friends want to hang out with your fucking 45-year-old ass, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. All his friends are uncles too, like, you know, and he's like, oh, thoda ja motu hai, de vaste ek moti leke aayi, ha ha ha. Like, bro, you're also motu. I was so fucking annoyed, guys. I was just like, popularity does not equal character. You know, people, like, even, like, look at Kanye West. People praise Kanye West. He's a womanizer. You know, they're like, oh, like, all these rape freaking charges on him. Like, you think I'm surprised? Hell no. Look at how he treated Kim and his new current girl. Like, I can't wait for her tell all. He has a God complex. And a lot of these celebrities do, because celebrity fucking worship. And it's crazy how women especially get judged harshly over, like, famous men, right? Like, oh, she's a divorcee. And then it's like, people like Diljit Dosanjh, like, he divorced his wife and left his kids and picked his career. I mean, allegedly. Nobody cares about that. What wife? Garrity wife. What wife? But if a woman does it, Punjabi woman, oh, divorce hoya da, either divorce hoya. Oh my God, kida de kapde paundiya. Like, Diljit's older than me. I just say Diljit because he's one of the biggest artists out right now, right? That's the only reason. I love Diljit as a singer. But I'm saying nobody says, like, kida de kapde paundaya. He's older than he is. Why is he trying to dress younger than he is? Kida daya. No, but if it's a woman, Oh, 40 by the way, 35 by the way. Like, what? I don't know. I just think it's just it's not just gossip, it's a pattern, right? And I it sucks. Women get the shitty end of the stick when it comes to celebrity, like being a celebrity or being famous and being in the public eye. And it's annoying. Like for example, like how well, let's go back. I was talking about that influencer girl and how shocked I am. But I wasn't shocked that the singer was trying to get at me because it's so common for all these singers to just think just because there's a woman in the industry, she's pretty, she's together with me right now, there must be a chance. Like that's almost like predator behavior, but it's okay. It's just a singer. Suk Sagara still making fucking music, still doing music videos after having these crazy allegations against him. Dilpreet Dillo still had women working with him after he allegedly beat his wife and manipulated her and cheated on her and shit. Like it's wild to me. So I no longer put public figures on a pedestal. You guys are all the same to me, and I don't give a shit. Like the internet will build a man a throne based on cheekbones, one interview clip, and absolutely no background check. Ugh, so annoying. The funny part is while I was watching people worship somebody online, my relationship with the internet is kind of changing again. I'm on a full stop, like giving you guys all the fucking everything that's going on in Joty's ADHD brain. So I thought I was losing a little bit of steam, right? I started listening to all these fuduchos on the internet. They're like I ignore all the good comments and all the sweet comments, and then it's like, you're falling off. Wow, you're still doing this. Why aren't you married yet? Why aren't you this? Da, da, da. Like, you still start thinking those things because you kind of do feel like that. You know, you start feeling like, damn, like the girls that are undercover good girls have gone so far, and people that come from rich families have gone so far, and here I am still fucking hustling, you know, and it gets to you a little bit, you know, and I felt like my momentum was disappearing. I started thinking like, damn, should I start going back? Should I go back to my 9 to 5? Should I, you know, like I started kind of doubting myself. Like I just had a failed relationship. I'm just feeling some type of way. It's like weird. I don't know. Mercury's in the microwave again, whatever. I started looking at my nieces and nephews. I'm like, do I want one of those? do I need to calm myself down? Like, is it what's happening? You know, just self-doubt, imposter syndrome. Then again, I can try to make a video go viral by making it the most perfect video ever, and nothing will happen. I just make a video being myself, responding back to a troll, blows up across the fucking globe. I have Mika singing in my fucking DMs. I have some freaking other singer, some other actor trying to put me in a movie, and I'm just like, here we go again. I still fucking got it. I still got it. So it's just like the audience is there. It's just algorithms and this and that. I just had to wake them up, you know? But the pressure that follows a viral moment because of the stupid fucking algorithms and fucking everybody's on the internet and all this kind of stuff, you start thinking like, okay, how do I do this again and again and again? And you just drop everything and you're like, okay, the numbers are good, but now what? Like, what do I do? So I was asking myself if I still had it while millions of people were literally watching me. That is how warped being a creator can make your brain. Instead of enjoying it, I was like, instead of being like, yeah, you know, I went viral, woo, woo, woo. My brain automatically goes into, okay, how do we do this every single day from now on? We just got to keep doing it without falling apart and losing it. That's where my ADHD goes fucking crazy. It's like a burnout. Like, you know, and I know I talk about my ADHD a lot, but it's really starting to get to me. So I see that, okay, we're going viral. I see what's going on. I talk to my AI app because I don't have a team, and I'm like, yo, so what do I do? Keep going. I wake up, I film, I edit, I post across multiple platforms. And then I have this thing where I don't like to use an app because I feel like your engagement goes low when an app is detected. Don't know if it's real. Brand deals, start reaching out to brand deals. The podcast, I'm recording a podcast today. Kick, a brand new avenue for me because there's a company that wants to work with me but wants me to live stream in order to work with me. Discord, learning fucking Discord. I don't know what the fuck a Discord was. Try to start this whole new thing, kicking Discord. I already have 200,000 there, 100,000 there, fucking 95,000 there. So many followers across the platforms. Now I'm starting with 2,000 people, 1,000, 200 people. And it's frustrating that I have family responsibilities. Mom is like, Aki job ya tu job kardi hundi si karla. Mom is getting older. She's feeling, I feel like I need to start taking her places. I need to do stuff with her. I'm like, fuck. Then I'm like, oh, I got to take care of myself. Fitness. I got to squeeze fitness in there somewhere. I got to make sure my income stays stable. Like every decision I have to make is by my fucking self. And I started thinking I was lazy at first, but then I started realizing it's just executive exhaustion. It's like I'm not lacking ambition. I'm just carrying too many roles at once. And it's not like I need another motivational speech or anything like that. I just need support, structure, and at least one other person who understands what I'm trying to build. And I don't think I have that. I thought I had that in my last relationship. Like, I was so excited to think that I finally found somebody who was my teammate. And in the beginning, like, he was like a teammate. Like, he'd help me film stuff. He would make sure guys wouldn't take advantage of me. He would do my emails. He would go to events with me. And then somehow I just lost him. Like, he just got jealous and I don't know. And started getting angry when I didn't listen to him. But he didn't understand that I built a brand by my fucking self. Like, there's going to be times where I'm going to object. And I just feel like I just don't have that team. My friends, they all have 9-to-5s. They're not the creators like I am. They love me. I love them. But their world is completely different. Creators, I don't even really like some of them. And I don't want to pretend to be friends with them. But that's what the internet wants to see. You with a creator person. So you can take each other's followings. I don't even like them. Why am I going to do that? I just feel like such a lone ranger. But then I get burnt out. And then one of my friends, she just released an album, God bless her. I mean, she's not an influencer. She's a friend, and she has a team behind her. A couple of them are my friends. They're from Canada and they're all working together. And I was like, wow, man, I wish I really had that. It kind of like hurt my feelings a little bit. I was like, I'm happy for her. She has a supportive husband. Oh my God, you guys, the cutest thing. I was on I follow Spotify and Spotify India and stuff. And I saw that her husband was commenting, being like, it's a blah, blah summer. It's a billow summer, like promoting his wife. And I was like, that's so beautiful. Like, if you just have one person in your corner like that, like what a great man, And it just made me feel like I need a fucking team. But then I try to build a team. So I have a couple moderators on my Discord and I like them. Really nice Pakistani kids. And I was like, okay, these kids seem cool. Like, let me try them out. They're like, Joty, give us 30 days. I told them what I wanted. I'm like, I'll give you the videos. Just post for me. I try to sleep in today. They don't have access to they're having trouble getting access to my Facebook, to my Instagram. And now I'm getting frustrated. I'm half asleep, gid in my eyes. And then they do post a video and I don't like how they posted it. Like, I wanted it to be a certain ratio. I wanted it to say kick.com/Joty Kay. So then I just told them, like, yo, just forget it. It's okay. I will do it. So I wake up again, do it all over again, burn myself out. Today's the day I'm supposed to be just focused on my talk show, And it's like handing my work over felt even harder because it's like, this is not what I wanted. This is why I do everything by myself. And then you get turned off because you're like, fuck, I tried. And part of the problem may be that they did not execute my vision correctly. But another part may be that I need clearer systems, more deadlines. Maybe I need to look up more apps. So it's not their fault. It's just by default, eldest daughter syndrome. You ask for help and it doesn't go right, and you go back to where you started. And you're like, this is why I do everything alone. Like, I don't need people who want to recreate me. I just need people who understand my voice well enough to help me protect it, who understand my vision, who understand that Joty Kay is not trying to be controversial. She's just trying to be herself. In a world where you're taught put everything under the rug, she doesn't want to put everything under the rug. She wants to talk about it. She wants to be honest. You know, I want people to get that. But it's not happening. It's not happening in the corner, like in my corner. Like, it's like I've been locked up in this room. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I go out on the weekends and get my mind right, but I've been locked in my office and just trying to figure out, what do I do? Like, I'm doing so much and then I'm not doing so much, if that makes sense, you know? And I want to conclude this episode by saying, I think I kept saying I was losing steam to myself because that just sounded less scary than admitting I was burnt out. Because I'm Joty motherfucking Kay. I don't get burnt out. I'm the eldest daughter. I don't get burnt out. I'm the sister, the mother, the friend, the cousin, to everybody. For everyone, you know, I don't get burnt out. But I did. Losing steam means maybe the audience is gone. Burnout means I have to change how I'm living and working. But the audience is not gone. And I'm not done. I'm just tired of carrying an entire career like it's supposed to be a one-woman job. And that's what I'm doing right now, you guys. I edit this podcast by myself. I post this podcast by myself. I promote this podcast by myself. I edit all my videos by myself. I promote everything by myself. Yeah, I have like a couple cute like little, you know, people that post for me. I have little fan pages and stuff, but that's not enough. I don't know who they are. And it's a one woman show over here, and I'm starting to get a little burnt out. And maybe this season is not about proving that I can do everything alone. I already proved that. I made it this far, guys, by my fucking self. No manager, no nothing. Just your love and your support. Maybe it's about building something that does not require me to fall apart for it to succeed, because I do feel it a little bit. I feel it, you know, I feel it. But to conclude this episode, I want to say, think about this. Tell me, have you ever mistaken burnout for failure? Because I really think that is what I've been doing. You guys, this has been Joty Kay. This is Joty Kay Uncut. No perfect ending, just the truth. And I'll talk to you next week, okay? Thank you guys. Love you.